back to Sync with Sarah, and a very happy new year, everybody. Happy 2024. And I know I haven't posted in a hot minute, but I knew I had to be posting this video before the year ends or right after New Year. So like right now, first week of 2024. And this video is just something I would have wanted to watch when I was actually even right now or when I was in yoga classes. So I know people who are around my age will relate to this video who are still in school. It is basically about, you see all these videos over the internet, but are they relatable? Not really, because you cannot do any of this. So there are videos such as 2024 resolutions and how to be the it girl in the new year. But when you're in school, all this is not possible. Like waking up at 5 a.m. Yeah, you do, to go to school, not to do Pilates and drink that green juice. So here I am going to influence you to do these really easy things, which if I can do, I know you can do, unless you don't want to. So you need to figure that out. So without further ado, let's just get started. Number one resolution or advice is going to sound actually pretty generic and very common, but that is make a journal or a planner. Trust me, it is going to help. And I know all those really aesthetic YouTube shorts and Instagram videos you see out there, but I could scare creativity away. Like I couldn't draw or paint or do anything related to art to save my life. So instead I get a planner. Planner is just printed, it already has everything, you just need to fill it out. So this year, as a Christmas gift, my friend actually got me a planner which doesn't have the year stated on it, so I could use it for as long as I want. This is actually my first time I have gotten a planner, but before this I just had a plain and simple like those binder type of diaries. It just organizes your life. Right now, I have every topic I need to cover in this diary. From my first vlog to this vlog, everything that needs to be done is written in this diary. A good way to organize yourself this year. This has to be my favorite point till now. It is being productive and taking control of your life. I'm really proud of this point because I have followed it in 2023 and I plan to in 2024. It might not be a big deal to you because you probably already know how to do this or it is too common to you. But this year I learned how to ride a scooty, and I also got a scooty, and I also appeared for my two-wheeler driving license last week. Parents have their apprehensions, right? Ki nahi ho paega, gir jayegi. So I really wanted to, like right after I gave my boards, I knew I had to get this done in 11th grade. So I actually went to a friend's house who had gotten a new scooty, and I learned how to ride it there. So I'll post the footage. I think I do have the footage. If I do, I will, of me riding her scooty and learning how to do it. And I came back home, sent it to my dad, and that is when I started really pestering him. Don't pester your parents, but I did, and that is when I was like, I can do it, get me a scooty. It is really helpful to know how to drive something. You become independent. It's really difficult for me to manage the weight, and last week I went to give my test. I don't know if I passed or failed. I'm really hoping I passed, but let's see. And I'm really proud of it. And this year my goal is, I'm turning 17 in February next month, so my goal is to learn how to drive. That is the goal, to learn how to drive, and then like 2025 I'll appear for my driving test. Number 3 is probably going to be the most relatable. That is, please take care of your skin. Taking care of your skin by no means buying skincare products. Most of them are so harsh and they're not even meant for sensitive teenage skin. So no, that is not what I mean. What I mean is stop bursting your pimples. Seriously, I would do this very often. Honestly, I still do it. It's sometimes just out of control. You just want to burst it. And what happens is the liquid that comes out of your pimple, if it touches anywhere around your skin, it's going to give you more pimples. And start putting ointment. I actually recently got an ointment to put on my pimples. Just so you know, I'm 16, turning 17 soon, and all that I do for skincare is cleanse my skin with a face wash, a clean face wash, then moisturize my skin, and then put SPF sunscreen. That is all you need to do. Sunscreen, you should start. If you don't put sunscreen, my best friend doesn't put sunscreen, so I'm gonna gift her a sunscreen this birthday. This fourth one is taking good care of your hair. It is very much connected to like the kind of food you eat for your skin, but that is not what I'm going to get into. I'm going to get into more relatable topics. Stop using heat on your hair. That is actually my resolution. Just so you know, I'm talking to myself. I as a person, very often use straightener. Even if I'm going out, for a birthday party, I had been having hair fall for 2 to 3 months. It was the really bad kind where I had hair all over my bed, all around my clothes. It was really bad. Also started switching around my shampoo and I started oiling my hair. I am a person who never oils her hair, but I started doing that. I no longer have any sort of hair fall. So do that, y'all, and eat good food. That is always the best solution. I keep talking so much about food that I'm actually going to get into it. It is eating nuts and eating greens. Nuts, like I have been talking about this for way too long. So the first thing I eat every morning, even when I go to school, is eat almonds, walnuts, dates, especially dates. Before I was eating nuts, I actually had vitamin D deficiency, like the really bad kind. My count was 8 or something, and 12 is the limit. Like if you're under 12, you're deficient. So I was 8 or 9, and I recently got my vitamin D checked, and it is 52. It is a whopping 52, which is unbelievable. So start eating nuts. I'm actually a little impressed by this point because I think this is going to be the most relatable. It is an unconscious activity of mine, but when I was discussing this video idea with my mom, she was like, won't you discuss exercise and yoga and all that? And I was like, no, because I can't do that. So if I can't, how can somebody else? Because
I come back from school at 3, then I sleep, then I have tuition, and then I have homework to do, a test to study for, this, that, whatnot.
It's not that I don't want to, it's that I don't have the time for. When I do have the time for something, I would want to listen to music. Just listening to music for a while and shutting out the world. Even if you have an exam tomorrow, something you always do is listen to music on your headphones. So what I do when I listen to music is I actually switch off the lights in this drawing room, and while listening to music I walk. I know some people dance while listening to music, but I've never done that. I walk while listening to music, and that actually helps me get my daily dose of footsteps in my health app. And I do fast walking, so that is my activity, that is my exercise for the day. And I know for people who actually exercise, this sounds so stupid, but for a 16-year-old who doesn't, it is good, guys. So it's just an advice I'm putting out there if you want to, sure. That brings us to the end of this week's video. These are all the resolutions I'm going to be following this year. I thought I'd share them because not everybody has an older sister, so if I can help somebody, why not? And I'll try to be as consistent as I can with posting. But guys, I feel like I've been having exams like almost every month. It really is a never-ending cycle of cruelty. But anyways, that is it for this video. I hope you guys had an amazing New Year celebration. But yeah, that's it. Let's just see you guys next week. I don't know. Okay, see you guys next week. Bye.